How are you guys today?
Fine.
Fine, thank you. So first thing first, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rahmat, and you guys can call me Rahmat. Yes. And before jumping to our lessons, there is something that I want to confirm. How do you usually introduce yourself in Bahasa Indonesia? How do you usually introduce yourself in Bahasa Indonesia?
Pertama, perkenalkan diri.
Perkenalkan diri. How do you usually introduce your name?
Nama saya.
Perkenalkan nama saya. And then you go with your name, right?
Ya,
What else?
saya berasal dari
Saya berasal dari and then you go with your country, right? What about age? Don't you inform people your age?
saya umur
Saya umur. So saya berusia, saya mau say that. Saya berusia berapa tahun, right? In this case, if you are 15 years old, then you're with 15 years old. So, you know what? There is actually another more creative, more memorable way of to introduce yourself. And it is actually by using this one. I don't know whether you are familiar with this term. Pantun. Are you guys familiar? Or this is your first time hearing this term? Pantun? This is your first time, right? Well, today this will be our main material for today's lesson, and it's about introducing yourself using Pantun. So this will be our lesson for today's class. Introducing yourself using Pantun. Now, let's first take a look at the lesson objective of this course. There you go. So this is exactly the skill that I'm expecting you guys to have at the end of this class. Would you mind to read? What's your name? Wait, what is your name? Dennis. Dennis, would you mind to read the lesson objective of this class?
At the end of the class, you are able to introduce yourself using Pantun to the format hari ini, hari Senin ketemu, hari Selasa ketemu, nanti tempo correctly. So, you don't have to do this.
So this is exactly the lesson objective that I am expecting three of you to have at the end of this class. And I'm sure that you can accomplish this as long as you pay attention to my explanation, right? But the question is, how can actually we introduce ourselves, right, using Pantun? If in this case, we don't even know what is Pantun, right? How can we introduce ourselves using Pantun if in this case we don't know Pantun by definition? So therefore, the first thing that we have to understand is Pantun by definition. What is actually Pantun? So